morning. Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us in the studio, the wonderful Andrea Masters.
Thank you so much.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine, a little sleepy. It's very early, I think.
It is. It's that Sunday morning,
I know.
You probably did a lot yesterday, kept busy.
Well, I was actually working.
Well, there you go. Well,
but it did keep me busy, yes.
And of course, Andrea is the head chef at the North Conway Public Library.
The head honcho
The
there,
head honcho.
yes.
And so let's give a quick overview of the North Conway Public Library for those who are uninformed.
Yes, we have a new tagline. We're the free Mount Washington. No, what are we? We're the free.
It's a great tagline, I swear.
It is. It totally is. Mount Washington Valley's free public library.
That's
because
awesome.
The thing is, we're privately funded. We don't get any money from town, state, or federal government. We rely on fundraisers and donations, but we are free and open to the public in the Mount Washington Valley. Anybody living in the Mount Washington Valley can get a free library card.
Which is very cool. And it is such a neat library.
It is.
And so many books, which is such a great thing. Plus, you also have such a great selection. You've got the DVDs, you've got the books on tape.
We do.
And so many great options.
We do. It's actually books on CD nowadays, but we still call them books on tape, I know. And then downloadable ebooks we have too.
Does that mean you don't have the VHS movie section anymore?
No more VHS.
And the card
I'm
catalog?
sorry.
Flip, 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 flip.
Fully automated. Online. You can get our catalog now
I know,
online
really
at
cool.
home. 3 in the morning. You want to check what we have, whether we have this particular book, and you go online.
But you have it all. I mean, that's the
We
thing,
do.
is that you're up to date. You've got all the modern
Yes.
things there in the classically beautiful North Conway Public
The
Library.
building is beautiful, and yes, speaking of up to date, I pride myself any given week of the year. We have at least 70% of the New York Times bestseller list. This year, I think it's this week it's 83%. So we are up to date. We look so quaint and older and quiet, but we're up to date. We're definitely going with the times.
But that's one of the things about, I have such great memories of going to libraries as a kid, and just the awe of the libraries. And maybe I was just fortunate that the libraries I went to were all these old libraries. And so there's something about that, and there's something about, sitting down with a book.
Yes.
It's the kind of the classic thing. And so that just starts your book experience so nicely going in there.
It is a beautiful building. People come in just to love the building that was actually built as a library right away. Some people ask us, well, what were you before?
Right.
Were you a bank or something? No, we were built as a library, not a Carnegie library, but as beautiful. Arts and crafts movement. So we are gorgeous. We have a beautiful vaulted tin ceiling. We have a glass floor / ceiling. And it's a lot of cool stuff in there. So yes, please come visit us. Get a library card.
That's right. Get some books.
Yes, get some books.
And then, of course, you also, the library during the summer, really all throughout the year, does some great events. And you've got some good stuff coming up.
We got lots of good stuff. It's so much. I even had to get my little cheat sheet.
Card.
Yes,
yeah, good for you.
Yes. First thing we're going to do this month is an author luncheon with Michelle Campbell, who wrote a wonderful book, It's Always the Husband. We do this in conjunction with White Birch Books at Sea Dog Brewery on the 14th. And you've got to get your ticket before. No tickets at the door. Get your tickets at the library or White Birch Books. It's
Great.
a mere $20. Includes a delicious lunch for the menu, because you got to make your choice beforehand. Go to our website, northconwaylibrary.com, or visit White Birch Books. And it includes a donation to the library and a fun time. I can guarantee you that. That is great.
So it's coming up on the 14th.
That's the 14th.
Mark your calendars.
We have our big Adopt a Pumpkin fundraiser running. That's almost a signature event these days. They will be available mid-month, which is June 16th and 17th.
Yep.
We have pickup times Friday in the afternoon, 4 to 6, and Saturday, the 17th, from 10 to 2. And yes, Adopt a Pumpkin, we started the seeds, we planted them, we let them germinate, and you will get a pumpkin plant that you then put into your backyard and take care of it over the summer, and then you have a big championship pumpkin at the end of the summer and fall, which you can we help you with admitting it to the Freiburg Fair. So because they all have a blue ribbon pedigree.
I was just going to say, these are not
Nope.
not just dime
Nope.
store pumpkins. These
Nope.
are
They are-
pedigreed pumpkins.
They're pedigreed pumpkins, absolutely. They come with growing directions, a birth certificate. You have to pick a name, and it's a lot of fun.
It is
and
a lot of fun,
It's
yeah.
just $10 donation to the library per plant. So come and pick
And
those
like
up.
you say, these aren't little teeny tiny plants. These are a good hardy start.
And
Yeah.
they will be hardy pumpkins, you bet.
Supposedly, they say for like pumpkins like this, you can literally watch them grow.
That's what they say. In all honesty, I haven't done it yet,
Yeah.
but
you still have to take a little bit of time, but literally
Yes.
that they'll gain. And I don't know, it's nature. I still don't quite grasp how something can
Yes.
literally grow that quick from sun and water. and
It
nutrients.
does.
It's-
If you take good care of it, it will do that. Absolutely.
That's it.
So reserve your pumpkin now because we have fewer plants than usual. So reserve it now. Call the library, 356-2961. Go on our website, shoot us an email. Get
your pumpkin.
Yes,
And
yes.
then you've got something coming up with conjunction with flatbread coming up on July 4th.
There you go. Perfect day. Flatbread fundraiser on 4th of July with a 50-50 raffle and some fun time to be had. Good to know is you can also get takeout. I expect it to be very busy, so give them a call ahead of time. Just pick up your pizza, your flatbread, and take it home or take it to the Schuler Park, saw the fireworks there, and support the library with every flatbread you get. So,
Sounds awesome.
Yep, 4th of
Sounds
July.
awesome.
Then our big, huge, annual, gigantic book sale. This year we do not have a yard sale, but we usually count our books and we have over 7,000 books every year. And they're all in good condition. And some old ones, coffee table books, everything, DVDs, lots of music CDs. So that will be the 8th and the 9th of July. Nevertheless, we need your donations now. Very important. The sooner, the better. Please drop them off at the library. You can go to our website and find out what we like most and what we don't like so much.
So my 6 Encyclopedia Britannica sets you don't want.
From the 1980s, not so much. I love Encyclopedia Britannica, but they don't sell.
They don't? Yeah.
Same
It's too
with,
bad.
It is. Or family Bibles. They just don't sell, particularly. Yeah.
But
so,
a great opportunity. I went last
Yes.
year and got some I got some CDs, I got some books, and and of course the way you arrange them too, you make it very easy, and it's not just, you go to a yard sale, it's like, oh, look at all these great, but you gotta spend hours trying to go through them. You take the hassle out of that for your book sales.
We try to do that. That's the reason we need your donations now.
of time.
If you have boxes of books, drop them off by the 15th. Then we take handful of books until the end of the month. And please, no books in July anymore. So do it now. Do your spring cleaning right this week. And we have a couple bad days coming up. So go ahead.
Sit at home and do that.
Yes.
So that's coming up, and that's always good. Now, you also, what is this logo contest thing you got going on?
Yes, we want to go with the times and get a new logo. Our logo is very beautiful. It's a pink and pen and ink drawing of the library with our tagline, and we want to go hipper, more modern to really convey how up to date we are. Yes, we have a beautiful old building, but we're modern. We're hip. So. Yes, we try to do that. There you can see the logo. And so please join us in that contest. We have a great first prize. It's a $100 gift certificate to Valley Originals. Thank you so much to the Valley Originals.
Nice, yeah.
Great restaurants. And second runner-up will get a $25 gift certificate. So submit your submissions, your logo ideas to the library.
Now, let me just ask you a question here on your old logo contest. Does it need to be like a perfect finished logo or more of a concept?
We will, if the concept is convincing enough, we'll deal with that. Then we'll employ our own graphic designers.
Because if I was to
Yes.
do it, I have no artistic skills.
No,
none. But, I might have some good ideas.
Yeah, there you go. No, you can do that too. Of course, we prefer the vector art and big files and submit it electronically, so it's most easiest for us. But we're very flexible, believe me.
At the library. That's awesome. So that's coming up.
That is coming up. That's happening already. Deadline is July 15th.
Okay.
We hope we get enough submissions by then. And for the guidelines, just go online to our brand new website. It's still not finished, forgive me, but at the event calendar, there are all the guidelines for the logo contest.
I was on the website earlier today, as a matter of fact.
Good. Did you like it?
You
better do. Your wife created it.
I know, but it's very nice, but very informative. Which I like.
That's what we try to do,
and the
right.
scrolling new books and everything else. I
right.
like that feature. So.
Everything that's new and hip.
Yeah. Now, do you need some volunteers at the library?
We always need volunteers. Thanks for asking. We need it for our almost day-to-day operations. We need it for one event only. We need volunteers for our book sale. If you're strong enough, please come help us set up the book sale. If you just want to sell books, we need people for that too. Then we need people to run the library, repair books, process books. So depending on how busy your schedule already is, give us a call, go to our website. We have a nice checklist so you can check off what you would be interested in, and then we will contact you where you fit in, where we need people the most right now. We have our appeal campaign coming up. We need people to stuff envelopes, although we have quite a few volunteers already signed up for that. But that's the thing. We don't know. Will they be there that time?
Right.
Because it's not a commitment for life. We just want to know, who can we ask when we have something going on that we need you? And then we'll shoot you an email. You get back to us. Yes, I have time, love to do it, or don't have time that day.
And then you might need some volunteers for this. Your big event coming up, the Bike for Books.
Bike for Books. We need riders most of all, but also a few volunteers. Yes, that is usually in the fall. It's a nice fall mountain bike ride on September 30th. Yes, and it's all described on the website.
So much
Registration is open. Registration is already open, so come and join us. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody yesterday talking about the trails and everything else. We have so many great mountain biking trails here in the Mount Washington Valley. And the great thing about the Bike for Books thing is it kind of introduces you to them, so you don't have to go out there going, do I turn left, do I turn right?
Yes.
I mean, it's well marked. It's a great event.
Chris Krug from Eastside Bike Guides does a wonderful job marking the trail so you don't get lost. You have your pre-designed loop that you can follow. There's some extra loop you can add if you want to have spent more time on the trails. If you want to do the hardcore mountain biking, then we have some hardcore stuff for you. So he does a wonderful job.
Absolutely. So something to train for during the summer, and then do that in the fall. So Andrea, always so much going on at the North Conway Public Library.
Always is. And this year we have a story time too in the summer. We took a hiatus last year, but this year we have a wonderful new children's librarian, so she's going to do story time over the summer.
What fun is that?
Yes.
School's almost out.
Unfortunately it is. Or good for the kids, yes.
Well, great. Well, Andrea, again, thanks so much. So definitely check out the website, which is?
northconwaylibrary.com. Very easy.
Very
.com, not .org.
And also, stop by and check out the library. If you've never seen it, go out and check out a book when you check out the library. And as you said, anybody can get a card, which is one of those wonderful things. Anybody living in the Mount Washington Valley, or if you own property here, then you definitely get a card too. We want you to read our cool books. Did we talk about DVDs that we have? We also have all the cool DVDs here, perfect for the weekend. We're open on Saturday, so you can check them out. And we have at least 80% off the Rotten Tomatoes top list. Yeah, which is great. Yeah, I've gone in there, I'm like, wow, they have this in the library. Wow, they have this. So it's great. So. You bet. Well, Andrea, thanks so much. Thanks so much for having me, Rob. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.